Morning, everyone. It's 8:50, and this is your pre-opening comment for Tuesday, the 14th of December, and it is video number 1060. And I know I haven't reminded you lately, but you really ought to hit that subscribe and the notification bell so that you can keep up with everything we put out. Okay, so Asia was down and Europe was up. And then we had the PPI number. The small business optimism number was out early. That was 98.4 versus 98.2. But the PPI was a huge surprise. Month over month, up 0.8 versus expected up 0.5. And X food and energy, it was 0.7 versus an expected 0.4. However, the year-over-year number is a new high, historic new high, and really hot, 9.6%. And X Food and Energy also a record, 7.7%. So what you're going to see here is either prices going up or companies' margins going down. Has to be one or the other, or some combination of the two, but definitely the market did not like the number. At 8 o'clock, the Dow was basically unchanged. NASDAQ was down 70, and the S&P was down 6. At 8:30, right after the number came out, it was down 65, down 140, and down 20. Now, right now, we are down 130 in the Dow. We're down about 190 in the NASDAQ, and the S&P is down about 30. So very hot numbers. What's interesting, however, is the fact that gold is actually down $10. You would think that while their inflation number and the production number be so high, you'd see it going the other way. EIA came out and said they expect some demand destruction based on COVID. They see supply is about unchanged, so maybe a little lower oil price. But the chart on the screen is the oil. The MACD is about to roll back to the upside. We've held this $70 level, which is right above the 200-day moving average. So we'll have to see how that shakes out. I'd have to bet on the upside. Pfizer, new viral pill, 89% efficacy. This is a big number because this pill competes directly with Merck's, whose efficacy really fell in their final analysis. So MGM selling the Mirage to Hard Rock for a little over $1 billion. Galera is a biopharma research primarily, and they met the endpoint in a new drug of theirs. This stock has recently broken down from 7 down to about $1.50. But this morning it's traded as high as $3.91. The last is $3.19, and that's up 130% or $1.79. And Foghead, the one that I mentioned yesterday, that moved pretty well all the way from essentially $11 to $19 this morning, is down a little, $17.54, down $1.04. And I mentioned this last night that after the close they announced an offering, which is good for them. I mean, they're R&D, so they always need money. But now that they have a partner in Lilly and raising money, not really hurt as badly as some of them tend to be. Okay, so you've seen the oil chart. Let's take a quick look around. We have down $13 in the gold, and I had another $0.50 in the silver. We have coffee up again, and last night I neglected to mention that lumber was up the limit again, the expanded limit. It went from 30 to 45 on Friday, and so we may get another expansion today, but we're way up here over 1400, and I just want to give you a look at the chart because I've been very bullish about this. Let's look at the weekly, gives a little more perspective from 1700 all the way back down to 448. It, you know, it looks like we're headed to this 1200 level. In any event, it is getting a little overbought. And the MACD is getting a little on the wide side, so we'll have to see how this one shakes out. But, we're up 250%. Bitcoin and Ethereum both up only slightly, 465 in the Bitcoin, up 24.5 in Ethereum. Bonds are basically up just a shade, up 5/30 seconds, or about an eighth. All right, everyone, have a good morning. Be careful out there. This is not an easy market.